Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. I'm here today in the prestigious Elites RX Elites Barbershop here in Atlanta, Georgia, with the one and only Devontae. You know, second time on the show. Appreciate you. You know, so this time she be nice and elite again. Right. So you know, let the world know, man, where you're from again.
From Chicago, man. From the south side of Chicago. Born and raised, and now I'm here in Atlanta.
Nice. So what's something about Chicago that in Atlanta that will kind of reminds you or compare to each other? What's something different and similar between the two?
City. Atlanta is like a city within the country. Chicago kind of like that too. We ain't got like, unless you go far deep, you really probably won't see no farm animals and all that. But it could get, surprisingly could get country in Illinois.
Right.
So I guess the inner city vibe, I don't know, it's kind of country down here.
Yeah.
Somebody told me they have some fried cornbread. I'm like, yeah, this culture different. So it's different as much as it'll like.
Right.
And it has similarities. It's different.
Nice. So, you know, barbers all around the world, you know, they do it because they love it or because of the money, right? So what's your favorite part about being a barber?
I went to school for psychology. So I wanted to be a counselor. Have several little small side hustles. So I like entrepreneurship. Barbering is the intersection for me of business and people. So that's why, you know, being able to merge my love for people, love for talking, problem solving, with my love for making money.
Nice. So
yeah.
What's a step that people should take when they want to become a barber or pursuing the lifestyle of a barber?
Whenever you want to do anything and be great, you need to start with education first. I don't care if you're trying to learn how to steal cars. You should probably learn, you know, what weapons you need, learn how fast it takes for the police to get there.
Yeah. And
you probably be successful in stealing cars. Barbering the same way. You gotta learn from the inside out. Go to barber school first. Before you talk about cutting hair, you gotta learn the anatomy. You gotta learn the chemistry. You gotta learn physiology. Just gotta learn, bro. Before you pick up clippers. Because a lot of us, we don't learn. We just pick up clippers and we get good because a lot of us learn fast. So we skate.
Right.
And we end up having back issues and arthritis, carpal tunnel by the time we like 40.
Right, because
no retirement plan, no 401k.
Right.
So yeah, education to just save us from ourselves, because there's a lot of money in this game, and we like legal drug dealers in a sense.
Right.
So you give, you know, a young kid, 22, 23, all this money, and they don't know what to do with it. They're just gonna make a world of trouble for themselves, for their older selves, in a sense.
Nice. So what about RX Elites that you like working here? So what do you like about RX Elites?
We the best shop in Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
We the best shop in Atlanta because
right?
we put our people first. We very family oriented. Ain't nobody over here fighting over walk-ins. Like most of us can't even take, I barely even take walk-ins because I be booked. And that's only because of the culture that I've been able to be a part of and the systems that I've been able to emulate from this culture, right? We have people who've been in different corporate positions, still in corporate positions. People who come from inner city backgrounds where they learn to survive and learn to hustle, learn people, learn to have influence, learn to be personable. And this is really the intersection of that as well. We do monthly meetings just like, we probably do more monthly team meetings than any corporate Fortune 500 company.
And it looks fun.
It's fun.
Man.
We was on a boat last week. I ain't make it, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I was watching from the sideline.
Right.
But
Are you afraid of water or something like that, or?
Nah, I was moving.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you know how moving go.
Nice.
But yeah, actually, it's more than development. Some places you can come in, you can make a lot of money. This is a place where you come in, make money, develop, build your character, learn how to like work with people, and yeah, build your following as well.
Nice. So, what is it like working with Corey, and how did he impact your career?
I hate Corey.
How did he impact your career and personal life?
Man, Corey changed my life, man. He gave me the platform to really show what I can do. 'Cause I'm not just a barber, you know. Like, I look at myself very highly. And Corey does too. So it's really hard for me to go into spaces where there's faulty leadership, just for me having so much, just looking at myself a certain way, and have been exposed to different levels of success and knowing what's possible. Like, one thing about Corey, he don't skate, he don't cut corners. And I just love the way he uphold himself, not just as a barber, but as a businessman. We are a staple in this Midtown community. You know, we get walk-ins all the time, and we care about how we treat people. You know, so like, when I say we the best shop in Atlanta, like, that ain't just what I say, that's what the people say. So, you know, it's been a pleasure to work next to Corey, alongside him, and, you know, kind of just be his protege and learn from him and come to him for mentorship, even if it's family related, business related. He's somebody that I can always, I can always pull his coat when I need to.
So you said, you know, RX Elites, what the people say.
Yeah.
RX Elite is the best barbershop in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So what makes y'all different apart from the others?
We care. We're aware. We protect our clients. You know, even if, you know, it's from ourselves, you know. Women, ladies, we respect them. That's why women, ladies, kids and ladies. We respect barbering as an industry. When you see these white floors, you know how hard it is to keep white floors clean? But it's about the aesthetic. This shop glows on this whole block. We light it up. It's hard to walk past the shop and not take 2 seconds to stare in and see what's going on, because all you see is white teeth and fresh liners, you know? So any shop can have culture.
Right.
We got structure. People don't feel left out. Barbers don't feel like they can't make any money, because it's a constant flow. It's a constant current. And it's important, man. It's important. You get new people in here, we all supporting them. The people who leave, we support them. We care. So
the team word team, what does that mean to you?
it's a quote. I was just talking to one of my friends. She's a motivational speaker. She said, you don't go far as the dream, you go far as a team. Team meaning like you have this mindset on how you want things to work out, and someone comes with a better plan and it sounds better than yours. So you just evaluate strengths and weaknesses and y'all go together. You know, African proverb is, if you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And, you know, we just been leaning on each other and pushing the needle.
So how important is understanding people's strengths and weaknesses, the checks and balances? How important is that?
It's super important, because everybody come with their own baggage. They come with their own, it's like this big puzzle piece, right? And God just dropped it. And you got 5 puzzle pieces over here. This person, he's talented, but he's insecure. This person, they on time, but they, you know, may not have the closest attention to detail. So when we understand that we're not all the same, it's important, because we don't have those expectations to where you can just, I can say something to you and it can just roll off.
Right.
You know, it might piss you off and you might never shake my hand again. And I might not know why. So I think every barber shop or beauty shop, anybody in the service industry, They should take like classes on people, you know, whether it's counseling, whether it's just understanding body language. It's just really important to understand social cues and stuff like that, so you won't piss nobody off that you work right next to, and you know we use each other.
Very important. What's more important, passion or talent, and why?
Both and neither. Both and neither, man. You can't have one without the other. I don't want nobody who just passionate. You know what I'm saying? They probably won't never get nothing done. Or I don't have the skill. Or you know what, they might get it done, just won't be right. And you don't want nobody who just talented. You got no work ethic. You need both. It's multidimensional. So.
All right, so with this part.
I know I just didn't give you a straight answer.
No, this is good.
But,
it's like,
yeah.
Because, all right, so I grew up on the football field. With that, I had more talent than everybody else.
Yeah.
And that, the only time I probably worked out was after school because the coach requires to do it. So with barbering, right?
Yeah.
You know, you can go to school. He can just tell you the basics of just you should do this in school, step by step. But what can someone do outside of their class or school?
Let me tell you something, bro. It's not really about like the structure that you follow. It's about everything else that you do. If you just did everything that you need to do, that was required of you, you'd be just like everybody else. Anybody could cut. Can everybody think business? Go to a business conference. Can everybody be multi-talented? Go learn locks. Go learn color. Go learn eyebrows. Learn how to thread eyebrows. You can even learn manis and petties. It's really about the work that you do outside of school, outside the shop. And some of those things is simply going to somebody else's space and learning from them. You never really know. I could be doing beards and be cold with it, right? Then I go and take a beard class, and I just learn, you know, a white towel could knock my time down by half. Continuing education.
Okay, so
Yeah.
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Good question, man. I don't know. Probably like living in Dubai somewhere. You good? He good. I just won't say nothing. You can just. Yeah.
It's good to take a little game and have fun.
I don't know, man. Somebody told me that time doesn't really exist, right? The only time is now. So I don't even know where I can see myself. That's the honest answer I could give you. I have no clue. And I'm not even worried about it, you know? But today, you know, I got 11 heads on my schedule.
Right.
You know, I'm selling beard oil. I got an earwax candle company.
I see
Coming
that.
out with a derma roller. I'm doing classes at different barber schools, teaching them how to make more money with services just like ear candling. Got toner and soap I'm selling. So entrepreneurship and barbering is probably going to be somewhere in the near future. Planning to franchise RX Elites. You know, been talking to Corey, so that's somewhere soon. And education, you know, maybe even having a school. But, you know, who knows, man? It may happen sooner than 5 years.
Right. The thing is, you know, it always sounds like that. So a mentor of mine who always says, you know, like you may plan for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
But if you kind of 10x it, you can have it done in like in a year or so.
Yeah.
You reach that goal in a year if you really wanted to.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. I just stopped believing in goals, you know. I believe more in systems.
Break it down to everybody real quick. I know there's enough time to break it down.
Goal versus system.
Yeah.
Goal. Get 10,000 followers. Okay. System. Follow 100 people every day. Like 10 of their pictures and comment on 3. Get the engagement. Right? And your strategy is finding people who have who follow more people than follow them, than they have followers. So they'll probably follow you back. So system versus goals. Goals always gonna be goals. 9 times out of 10 we hit all our goals. Never. Ever. We just hit some of it. And before we could think about the goals that we didn't hit, we already got new goals because opportunities already came. So forget goals. You know what I'm saying? It's more about create systems and strategies in place where you can do a little bit, and a little bit can compound over time, and the compound effect will go into play, and then you'll have abundance eventually.
Hell yeah, good shit. Then,
Right.
all right, so words of wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Your words of wisdom, and what's a quote that Corey would say that you induct into yourself too as well?
Wait, say it again.
So your words of wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
and what's a quote that Corey always says that you inducted to yourself too as well?
Corey told you to ask that question there.
He did.
He had to, because you started fumbling. I'm like, huh? Words of wisdom. I'll start with that. Oh no, I got a lot of wisdom, man. I don't know.
What's your favorite one?
I say this: barbering is a independent industry, and as long as it's independent, there's gonna be a lot of money left on the table. I seen a meme. It was like 3 guys with like these prison uniforms on, and he was like, I think it was a word on there that said something along the lines of, "We willing to die and go to jail together, but we ain't willing to get money together." So my words of wisdom is find the power in partnership, do the things that people won't do, add value. You know, Corey said he want to start cleaning the shop. I say I'll be here on Sundays to do it. He's not gonna pay me for it. You know, I'm not gonna get no booth rent deduction for it. But the value that I see that nobody else see is I understand how stressful it is to have to clean the fucking shop every week, and see if I even want to go through that shit. Because if I'm not willing to go through that, I'm not willing to have a shop. You know what I'm saying? So, Corey give a lot of advice. He a real straight to the point type of guy. But one thing that stick with me is how you value family. Like Corey, like family is everything to him. This is probably why he treat everybody like family. So I don't know if to answer the question, but yeah, family values, man.
Nice, man. And how can people reach out to you for your services? And if you need to be like a mentor or a big brother to somebody, how can I reach out to you as well?
I don't know. I don't like people, man. Sick of people. Follow Up Pulls You. Everything is spelled correctly.
Correct.
On all platforms, I guess. Instagram. Instagram.
Yeah.
Hit me on Instagram. And yeah, man. Thank you, Ron.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, man. Part 2. Always elevate.
Always.
Sure.
Elevation requires separation, man.
Yes, sir.
We gonna leave
Appreciate
with
you,
that.
man. I'll take a picture real quick.
Okay.
Then we do a words of wisdom.